So all you pathogenists, strain your way into the Stinky Dragon and take a taste of our latest tea, Disease. Hey Guzzler, have you tried the tea, Disease?
What? No.
The king of improv.
I can't say I have. I wasn't expecting that.
Disease nuts got him. Previously, our adventurers were caught dead center in a duel. After testing Gunther's tete-a-tete, Aunt Shannon offered fighting instruction from formidable froggy friends. Soon after, B-Team sojourned to Solasad and spoke with Iris the bookie and saddled up for some vroom vrooms on Vermustangs. Bring over a brew and let's buckle up for this bedtime tale.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tales from the Stinky Dragon. I'm your Dungeon Master, Gustavo Sorola, and I was caught off guard. I'm going to hit our 4 players with an arrow.
We are not caught off guard here.
This week's arrow question is, which celebrity from our world would your character be the most starstruck by? And that's submitted by Buggy52. Everyone go ahead and roll that D20. Let's see what order we're going to do this in.
Shout out to Buggy. 2.
Oh, also a 2.
Nat 20.
8.
All right, Blaine, roll off.
You two roll off for 3rd and 4th.
17.
Oh, I bet I could beat that with a 17. Roll out.
No way.
Let's keep going. Come on, Barb. How long can we keep this going?
What are the chances? 16.
2. Dang it.
All right. So who had the 20?
Me.
Gunther.
So it's Gunther, Natty, Doug, and then Tolf.
Hi, I'm Chris Demarais, and I play Gunther, the male Croakfolk fighter, level 6. And for me, the celebrity I would be the most excited to meet is, of course, Kermit the Frog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Are you not like offended by him? Like in his representation of frogs being maybe unrealistic?
Oh, I think it is very realistic.
Wait, is Gunther's representation of frogs realistic?
Maybe.
He's different type of frog than me. He does not burrow. He's also much better at singing and dancing.
Could you sing one of Kermit's favorite or famous songs, Gunther?
In a 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's not easy being green.
I was hoping he would chicken out on that one.
It's actually really nice.
It wasn't even close to the melody, but I love the effort.
Can we have that available? Chris, can you sing It's Not Easy Being Green and we can post it on
Not even
on
a
Patreon?
chance of copyright infringement with that one. I love it. It was so good.
Yeah, the melody's totally different.
Totally different, yeah. We could call it, it's difficult being a shade of emerald.
Yeah.
There you go. So, Gunther, this begs the question. I know everyone's thinking it. Is your wife a pig?
No, you take that out of your mouth.
No, I'm just like a literal, not.
She's not a pig.
Oh, God.
Also a Croakfolk.
Gunther's climbing on the stage. He's about to hit
You
Guzzler.
take that out of your mouth.
Okay, here it is. Oh, there it goes.
Gross.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Chris. Next up, I believe we've got Natty.
Howdy, everybody. It's John Reisinger, and I play Natty Wonder, the drow warlock drag queen, mother of the bringer of the apocalypse, Mr. Gigglesworth. I think I've been pretty open about a lot of the people that I like and a lot of the people that I've styled myself a little bit around. But the celebrity I'd want to meet might be a little bit of a surprise to people. But if you really think about it, it shouldn't be that much of a surprise. Obviously, I'm a lover of music and musical talent. And the musical giants out there, I've made reference to plenty of times. But if there was one celebrity I got to meet, it would be this hunk of a musician that I've got the hots for.
What? Oh.
His name is Mr. Johnny Cash.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
First time I saw that man ever performing, I had the vapors.
I thought you were going Orville Peck. I thought you were going RuPaul. You took me on a journey there. I didn't expect Johnny Cash.
I was thinking Johnny Cash.
There you go.
I think you set it up well.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's who I'd want to meet, Johnny Cash. Or at the very least, go to a concert. That's all.
I think your wife may have met him.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh.
Natty's wife has been meeting a lot of people lately.
Yeah, especially this week. God.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I think that's very well suited. Thanks, Natty. We'll talk maybe in second wind or something about some more Johnny Cash.
Love to.
Up next, I believe, was Doug.
It is. Hello, I'm Barbara Dunkelman, and I play Doug Boone, the Artificer Bugbear, level 6 as well. And,
Ooh.
I think, obviously, you guys might think people Doug would want to meet. Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Benjamin Franklin, these famous guys who are very smart.
Steve Jobs.
Alexander Graham Bell. And of course, Doug would be absolutely starstruck to meet these guys. But ultimately, similarly to Natty, Doug is a lover of music.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And it might surprise you to hear this, but Doug would be absolutely starstruck to meet Madonna.
Oh.
Madonna.
Okay, big fan of her music.
Which era?
Okay.
Kind of like the 1984, kind of like a Virgin era. That's some of her best music. Yeah, exactly. Some of the best stuff over there. Doug used to blast her music when he was working in his workshop, and just especially because we are living in a material world, not in a material bug. Just some of my favorite stuff there.
Oh, I was going to ask what your favorite song was, but you belted one out. That's
Material
cool.
Girl is pretty good. I also Papa Don't Preach is a good one. I could go on, but I'll save those for whenever I do meet not Dolly Parton. Whenever I do meet Madonna. Sorry, I was thinking about Dolly Parton because of Natty.
Well, maybe we can reach out to her people and see if we can get her on Doug's on the 1s and 2s, which I hear is blowing up. It's massive.
Yeah, maybe depending on when you're listening to this, maybe that's something that's coming soon or already out.
It's probably already out by this point.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
We are telling on ourselves one way or the other with that call.
We're not good at planning too far ahead. Okay, thanks, Doug.
What musician does Tove want to meet? Because everybody's been musical.
Well, Kermit's kind of half and half.
Yeah, Kermit's triple
very
threat.
musical.
Yeah, triple threat.
Yeah.
I will say when Doug was talking about liking a musical act, I was thinking maybe like Devo or something like that. It seemed maybe very up Doug's avenue. But Madonna didn't expect that. Anyway, I'm sorry, Tove, you're up.
Well, hello, I'm Blaine Gibson, and I play, it's me, Tove. I am a male Thaumatek barbarian. I still need to change that. Here we go. Another week, another me needing to change my character sheet.
Type
but I'm not
it
gonna.
in now. Pull it up
I
and
thought you
type
changed
it
it
in.
last week.
No. I'll do it later. I'm a level 6 male Thaumatek barbarian, and I have a bit of a cheaty answer.
Oh.
I guess if I wanted to do musicians, it would be Bjork, obviously. But no, I actually have.
ABBA?
Oh, ABBA, so good, so fine, yeah. But no, I have an actor, actually a family of actors. This again is a bit of a cheaty answer because I love the Skarsgårds. Oh, they're wonderful. The Stellan and the Alexander and the Bill. Oh, I love Bill. He's Pennywise. Even Gustav and Stefan, the lesser known Skarsgårds. But they're just so great and wow, they really are just a family of Vikings going out and pillaging Hollywood and starring in every film genre and franchise you can imagine.
I just rewatched Nosferatu, and yeah, Skarsgård he's lost in that character. It's fantastic.
Yeah, no, they're such good actors. And I think that's something I channeled with when I was lying to you about being an orc. I was like, what would a Skarsgård do to lie to their friends? And they own method acting. So that's why I ate food and then would spit it out whenever you guys weren't looking and things like that. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, generally, if you see a Skarsgård in a film, you know you're in for a good ride. You're like, if Skarsgård shows up, you're like, ooh, yeah, we're in for something good.
Yeah, and Alexander, he's so ripped. And have you seen the Tarzan movie? It's actually you'd think the Northman would be my favorite, but Legend of Tarzan, so good. So good. Margot Robbie?
I thought you would have wanted to meet Brent Spiner.
I don't know who that is.
Data.
Oh, Star Trek, huh? That's cool.
What about that guy from Bicentennial Man? The guy who's the
Robin
actual
Williams?
Bicentennial Man.
Oh, robots, people. Yeah, no, I just can't get enough of those Skarsgårds.
Or Haley Joel Osment.
Oh, also a good one.
I want to meet Flubber.
Another
Big fan of
green.
flubber.
Yeah.
Maybe I could make my own flubber for you, Gunther.
That would be so neat. It would help me jump.
Oh, it looks like Giggy already made a bunch of flubber-like substance over there.
All right. Everyone roll a d20. Lowest roll has to clean up Giggy's flubber.
I literally pulled up my dice to roll it right as you said that.
The fun thing is you don't know which end it came out of.
Yum. Fun.
All right, let's get everything set up and get these races underway.
Natty does change Natty's attire through her morphing abilities into a very fancy racing like dress and a big old white hat.
Ooh, nice. Very appropriate. All right. You all lead your Vermustangs out to the starting line. There's little stalls with the gate in front of it. And Iris is watching it from the side. And with a flurry of magical explosions go off,
On your marks, get set.
the gates open. And from the top of the Cragtus, all of you hear a loud, blood-curdling scream. And with that, at the same time, a fifth unknown Vermustang takes off from the starting place and starts the race. We're going to do this kind of a way that we've done before, where we're going to have a skill challenge. And I'm going to describe obstacles that are in your way. Then each of you is going to tell me how you're going to try to get around it. And we're going to have a little bit of fun with this. We're going to see who wins and wins their money back, I guess, from the betting with Iris.
Should we go over who's on who?
Yes, why don't you all tell me which Vermustang you are riding?
I'm on, I believe, Poppin' Fresh.
That sounds right.
And I'm on the winner, Terry, everyone's favorite.
I'm on precious little Angel.
And I'm the fourth one. I didn't write it down. Help me.
You are on Wester.
Wester.
Yes.
Isn't Giggy writing it for me? Giggy's writing it for me. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Kiki was on it. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to have 3 rounds of racing, and we'll see who comes up first. So every round, each of you is going to make a skill check, and you cannot reuse a skill check twice. And the DC of the skill check depends on the risk involved, but I'll announce it before the roll. There's no magic, and you're playing against the other riders. So you're playing against each other and this mystery rider who has shot out of the gate.
Racer X.
Racer X, yes.
Ooh, speed racer.
Your goal is to have 3 successes before 2 failures.
Okay.
So why don't we, everyone go ahead and roll an initiative for me, so we'll determine the order everyone's going to go in.
Ooh, 23.
18.
24.
All right, so we got Gunther with a 24, Tolv with a 23, Natty with an 18, and Barbara with a 9. Oh, and I got to do Racer X.
Barbara, the 4th character in this campaign.
Yay!
That's funny. I wrote down, I read as I typed it out, and I wrote Barbara instead of Doug.
We are one and the same. It's because I'm such a good character player.
Yep.
Player only.
Player only. I'm going to make a shirt that says player only.
Okay, Gunther, we're going to start with you.
Giddy up, little wormy.
Vermustang.
Oh, that's good. Gunther, you take off with a shot and you're going down the straightaway. And as you do, a nearby cliff begins disintegrating and a rock slide begins coming down the track in front of you. Don't get knocked over. What do you want to do?
What are the capabilities of, like, how does the worm thing move? Does it move like a horse?
It's got
Like Jagger.
legs, yeah, that like a horse, but they don't end in hooves.
Okay. Could I try and make the horse jump? Like jump over it?
Yeah, and since you asked, I'll reread the description of the Vermustang to you, since we haven't done that in this episode. It's a worm horse that's horse-shaped with no hooves and worm skin, and it's got a colored mane of hair. And yeah, it gallops pretty quickly through the sandy ground. All right, so yeah, you want to try to make it jump?
Yeah. El Angel, you must use your wings to fly. That came out more Gandalf-y than Gunther, but whatever.
All right.
It's Angel.
What kind of check do you want to make?
I guess, like, would that be acrobatics?
Yeah, make an acrobatics check. We'll call it, so you're just trying to make a jump? We'll call it a DC 15 acrobatics check.
I passed with a 21.
Ooh.
That was a high. I was nervous.
What?
15 is kind of high.
15's pretty middle of the road. You have a +8 on that. You whisper into El Angel's ears to fly, you fool, and it takes to the air gracefully, jumping over the skittering rocks and boulders that come onto the track right in front of you. Next up is Tolv riding Terry.
Yoo-hoo and yee-haw, let's go, Terry.
You begin catching up to Racer X, and as you do so, what?
I'm glad you used my joke. I like it. It made me laugh.
I wrote on the initiative order, Racer X. You begin catching up to Racer X, and right as you pull alongside, Racer X's Vermustang lashes its head out and tries to headbutt Terry. How are you going to try to evade it? What are you going to try to do?
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to make a mental note to talk to Iris about the safety of this race course because I am seriously questioning it. And then I think I'm going to try to, scare them back, maybe intimidate them with Terry. Make them second guess fighting Terry and Tolv, the dynamic duo.
Okay, so you're going to absorb the headbutt and then try to scare them back?
I'm going to try to challenge the headbutt with a headbutt of my own. Some like a counterattack. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How do you want to do that? What kind of check you want to make for that?
Whatever parry mixed with some sort of check to, I don't know, like diverting their momentum to make them attack themselves in some sort of way. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there's a judo check.
Okay. All right.
How about we do sleight of hand? You're like trying to like get around them and redirect it?
Yeah, sure.
Sleight of head.
Yeah, sleight of hand. We'll also call this one a DC 15 sleight of head check.
Okay, here we go. That's a 6. Is inspiration dice allowed?
Yeah, you can do an inspiration die.
Thank God, Terry, you could have goofed that up so bad. Good thing this next roll is going to be a victory. 14.
Just ever so shy. So I think Terry's trying to gauge how to avoid and, redirect this headbutt. And we'll say Terry manages to avoid the headbutt, but when you go out to, kind of redirect and give the energy back to them, you kind of stumble a little bit. And Terry, instead of continuing down the track, begins going perpendicular to the track and veers off to the side.
Oh no.
You begin falling behind a little bit here.
Oh no, I'm tangled up with Racer X and now we're kissing. Oh no.
So Gunther passed, Tolv, you kind of stumble a little bit. You avoid the headbutt so you don't take any damage or anything, but you do end up falling behind a little bit because of the kerfuffle.
Okay, I'm right where I want to be.
One mistake away from failing?
No, I have a plan. I have a brilliant plan. I have concepts of a plan.
All right, next up, we've got Natty.
Nope.
Good. What'd you roll?
I'm not in the race.
Oh, Giggy.
Doug. I'm not Doug. Giggy.
A lot of people get Doug and Giggy mixed up.
Yeah.
We are very similar.
Giggy riding Wester. As Giggy is riding Wester going down the track, a flock of birds that was circling overhead begins getting lower and lower, and suddenly you see a murder of murderous crows begin pursuing Giggy, trying to peck at his eyeballs.
Well, the early bird gets the worm.
Because we're riding worms.
Ooh.
Thank you, Nigel Thornberry.
What does Giggy want to do?
Giggy would bare his teeth at them and be growling at them to show his alpha dominance, like a little kitten trying to puff up.
Yeah.
If the kitten was it was a demon from hell.
Why don't you make an intimidation check on that, and we'll also call this one a DC 15.
In my head now, for the first time, Giggy is like a Stitch
Yeah,
or
he's
Lilo. Is it? Which one is it?
It's Stitch.
Stitch.
15 with no modifier.
Nice.
Plus 0 on intimidation check.
The murder of murderous crows descends and begins trying to dive for Giggy's delicious, juicy eyeballs. But Giggy bares his teeth, and the murderous crows think better of their plan and begin climbing away and continue to circle the track from above. Next up, we have Racer X. As Racer X rounds the bend, he comes across a dead animal that's splayed across the track and must try to jump over it.
Fail.
Racer X makes the jump, and you can see as he clears it, his Vermustang tries to kick it back at the racer behind them, but his kick to kick up the dead animal in your faces fails and does not manage to actually kick it up.
Also, this isn't a sponsored thing for a 17-year-old movie, but the Wachowski Speed Racer, really good.
It's incredibly good.
It's really good. You should watch it.
It's a lot of people slept on it.
I've never seen it. I'm one of those people.
It's incredible.
It's maybe one of the best anime adaptations in a live action format.
Hard agree.
I don't know. It's Ghost in the Shell for me. All right, Doug, you're up. You would be pulling up to Racer X, and his Vermustang once again rears his head around and tries to headbutt your Vermustang. What do you want to do?
Could I maybe, while this is happening, see if there's like a better kind of angle or path that, like, mathematically that my Vermustang could take to avoid this?
Yeah, it's geometry, right?
Yeah, my dear Watson.
Yeah. How do you want to do that? Like investigation, or do you have a specific role in mind you want to make for that?
Like perception?
Yeah, you should be able to do a perception check to try to figure that out. Since this is kind of in Doug's wheelhouse, we're going to make this a DC 10 perception check.
Okay. 11.
Good thing it was. You see Racer X's Vermustang rear its head, and you kind of expected this might be coming after seeing what happened with Tolv. So you make a break for the inner lane to try to pull away, and the headbutt clearly misses you and popping fresh.
Miss me. Now you gotta kiss me. Wait a minute.
That's 2 out of the 4 of us have made a joke about kissing the Racer X.
We all want to kiss Racer X. So hot.
Why don't all of you make perception checks since we're talking about Racer X?
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 19.
18.
14.
Is this Natty or Giggy?
I'll let you choose.
It don't matter.
Natty could be watching.
I rolled a 7 at best.
I'll say everyone except for Giggy/Natty kind of gets a look at Racer X. You see that Racer X has bristly hair and looks vaguely familiar, maybe a little on the plump side, and is a human.
Okay.
Okay, we're back up to the top. Gunther.
Who have we met that's on the plump side?
And it's a human. Colonel Boye?
I wish. Love that guy.
You like the person
Yeah.
that wasn't, yeah.
Yeah.
Gunther, you see Doug take that angle and move to the inside. You're distracted for just a second, and when you look forward ahead onto the track in front of you, Gunther, you turn around and you see a large cactus in the middle of the track. Oh no, what are you going to do?
Oh no. Well, Gunther would use his survival skills to avoid natural hazards.
Okay, yeah. Make me a survival check. We'll say this cactus is so big, you're going to really have to kind of try to find your way. So make a DC 20 check on this one.
DC 20?
Yeah.
Give me one of those 11s, Gus.
What?
What the
11?
heck, Gus?
Or whatever Doug had. Okay, I'm rolling.
Don't worry, Gunther. You can make it through the wilderness. Somehow you'll make it through.
Wait, what was it? 20? You wanted a 20?
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
It's close.
That's pretty good.
Gus is playing favorites again. Barbara always gets
Chris is mad
favor
because he picked one of his modifiers that's high, and so then Gus met that with a higher check he needs to make.
It's not even that high. It's a +4.
Watch
Okay.
this. I'm going to choose religion. He's going to be like, 30 saving throw.
All right. Can I use? I guess I'll use my inspiration die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go waste that
I
inspiration.
like Gus's
die.
response.
Well, I'm gonna try.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
21.
Aha!
Whoa!
Eat Chris's butt, Gus.
Nom 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 nom.
No, stop it.
Yeah, you see this huge cactus, and at the last second, you drift your Vermustang around it and narrowly avoid hitting the giant spines and getting them in your leg and your Vermustang side. Ooh, close call, Gunther.
Thank you.
So that's 2 successes for Gunther. We're moving on to Tolv.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo, Tolv.
What kind of treachery do I find from that dreaded Racer X? I hope it's not more kisses. Oh no.
A nearby body of water, it looks kind of like a stream, I think I described it in the previous episode, begins rising and flooding and running over into the track. And now there's rising water on the section of track that you are on, Tolv. What are you going to do?
I'm going to pick up such speed, I'll be like a skipping stone gliding over the water gracefully with Terry.
Ooh, I like it. What kind of role do you envision that being? I've got an idea, but I want to hear what yours is.
You're probably going to say athletics, which is my highest modifier, so you're going to make it something impossible, but I think that's the most appropriate one. Athletics, right? Or is it acrobatics?
I was thinking acrobatics, but since you said like gliding and skipping and not like brute forcing through it, but if you want, it's whichever you want.
Chris, pick one. Acrobatics or athletics?
I thought
Don't
acrobatics.
think. Say.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. All right.
Why'd you put it on me?
I don't know. You're just standing there.
Yes, and.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shoot, right, I have to make a decision.
Why don't we make this also a DC 20 check?
Brutal. Okay, here we go.
Ooh,
Ooh, you know I failed. That's a 6. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you try to power your way and kind of glide across the top of the water, but Terry doesn't quite have enough speed, and you end up getting bogged down in the water and the mud. And slowly, Terry begins sinking deeper and deeper into the mud.
Atreyu!
Immediately, the swamp of
Everyone
despair.
in a certain age range becomes very upset when you hear something described like that. Until eventually, Terry is chest deep in mud and unable to move. And Tolv, the race is over for you.
Oh, you know what that means? I've got to put Terry down. I bring out my Vorhammer. Sorry, Terry, you had a good run. Close your eyes.
Look away and think about rabbits.
Don't do that. Canonically, I will not kill the horse thing.
We're going to go hoofer on this guy.
No.
All right, that brings us to Giggy.
Hoofer's alive. Schrodinger's goat.
Stupid hoofer.
Giggy is racing, probably. I would imagine he's looking up at the crows and like shaking his little fist and muttering curses at them under his breath when he suddenly rides into a giant dust devil that has wandered its way onto the track. It's obscuring his vision. Where's the track? Where is he? What does he do?
He would probably just be like, okay, if the Vermustang just goes really fast as possible in some direction, he'll get through it.
It worked out for Tolv, it'll work out for Giggy.
I just can't think of anything else that, like, if he was in, like, if he's a toddler who is stuck in a space he doesn't want to be in, and so he's just going to want to muscle his way through that space. Again, I'm going to make a reference to a cat. Like, if you get, like, a cat with a plastic bag attached to it, and then the cat just has to get away from that plastic bag, but has no, like, idea of, like, how not to hurt itself while it does it.
Okay. What kind of check do you envision that being? I have an idea for one, but what do you think?
I feel like he would bear down on the Vermustang, like gripping it really tight and just like really trying to like push it forward. So I would say either something strength based, or he could be trying to persuade the Vermustang to go as fast as possible through, like, I don't know, intimidation or persuasion.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let the DM
Those are
make
all
the
good.
choice.
You did intimidation last time, so we cannot reuse that. So let's go with something strength this time.
Sure.
Now keep in mind, Giggy's life depends on this roll. If he fails, he dies. Good luck.
You can make an athletics check, I think. It would be good. That's a strength-based one. Go ahead and make that check. And we'll call this one, this is also kind of hard. So I'm going to give you the option here. I can give you a lower DC, but then you have to make a separate roll to see if you pick the right direction, or a higher DC, and you don't have to pick the direction. You don't have to make the roll to pick the direction.
That's fun. Let's do lower roll and luck into a good direction.
So just make we'll call this a DC 10 check to see if you can go fast, and then we'll roll for the direction.
Yeah, he got 16, but his modifier is -3, so 13.
Yeah.
That's why I went low check, because I'm like, he's got a negative modifier on strength. He's small. He's small.
Yeah, he kind of bears down and gets the Vermustang to pick up speed incredibly fast. Now, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have you roll a D6. 1 and 2, you veer off to the left. 3 and 4, you go straight correctly. 5 and 6, you veer off to the right.
Go left.
Who said that?
What? It's like a ghost. I like to picture like the face of Kyborg, like partially dissolved over Giggy's shoulder, just appears and says, "Go left."
You can do it, bro.
And Giggy bites at it.
No, ow.
He rolled a 6. So he goes
You veer
to
off
the
to
side
the right, yeah.
incorrectly.
So it makes you fall behind a little bit, but you're still in the race. You haven't, totally fallen off the trail.
So is that a failure?
No. You're still in it. You're just falling behind a little bit. It's a success. You made the successful roll.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hey everyone, I want to tell you about something really awesome we're doing over on our Patreon. We've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, the award-winning D&D video game, but completely in character as Mud, Bart, Kyborg, and Gum-Gum. So if you think our normal adventures are chaotic, wait until you see us in a fully open-world RPG where anything is possible. Bart's looking for love, Kyborg tries to solve every problem with backflips, Mud tricks me into using art as a weapon, and Gum-Gum is learning about life and where babies come from. So if you like the Infinites, this is for you, and it's only on our Patreon. We've got a whole collection of exclusive gameplay videos, like John and I playing Elden Ring as Gunther from Campaign 3. There's also D&D one-shots and mini-campaigns with new characters and wild adventures. So go to stinkydragonpod.com where you can access all of our exclusive content and a bunch of other cool perks. That's stinkydragonpod.com. It is the best place to directly support the making of this show. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching this episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon. Hey, speaking of Tales from the Stinky Dragon, did you know there are many, many ways you can directly support the show? One of those ways is by checking out our online store at store.stinkydragonpod.com and picking up some awesome merchandise. We have products featuring not only every campaign, but every player's character as well. Everything from hats to shirts, to hoodies, to stickers, to mugs. All things Stinky can be found at store.stinkydragonpod.com. Plus, as an added bonus, if you make a purchase at store.stinkydragonpod.com, you might get a personalized thank you audio message from one of our cast or crew. Talk about value. So open up a new window right now, head over to store.stinkydragonpod.com and tell them Gus sent you. I rolled like a 35 on my persuasion, so you have to. Go. What do you wait? Go. Okay, so now we are up to Racer X. Okay, Racer X is racing along, and then as he is accelerating, the sand beneath the feet of the Vermustang begins sinking in and collapsing into a sinkhole, and he must try to power his way out. He is going to make a athletics check for this one, and this is pretty difficult. It's going to be a DC 20, so don't say I don't challenge him to. And he rolled a 5. That is a failure. So Racer X begins sinking, kind of like, in old cartoons when someone steps in quicksand and they begin like sinking into it and they can't move. It's kind of like that. Begins slowly sinking into the sand, significantly slowing him down and letting everyone catch up and or pass him. Which brings us to Doug.
Hello.
Doug, you are riding Poppin' Fresh, not Poopin' Fresh, as I wrote down here. Let me correct that.
Yeah, that's what you call him when he goes to the bathroom.
Hey. As you're racing along, a giant sack is tossed onto the racetrack in front of you. Independent of everything else, make me a perception check.
20.
Ooh, that's a really good roll. As the sack hits the ground in front of you, it opens up and you see 22 pieces of gold spill out of it onto the track right in front of you. Deal or no deal?
No, wait, hold on. What
much
did I
did you
bet on
bet?
this race?
I think I bet like
One gold.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to overcome my greed in this moment and keep on racing. No deal.
According to the calculator, this is 22 times the earnings you could get from your bet.
I'll leave it there for Giggy to pick up for Natty. I think she's in need of some.
Yeah, see, the problem is Doug has a gambling problem. And so even though it's an easy win, Doug has to play the odds.
Has to win the bet.
His pride now is at stake.
Okay, so yeah, you look down and contemplate the deal or no deal for a moment. And then when you look back up, you have to very quickly pull yourself back onto the track and find the best angle once again to get ahead. What kind of check do you want to make for that?
I mean, would it be another perception check if I'm like essentially doing the same thing with figuring out the angle?
Yeah, but we can't use the same check again. So you got to think of like a different way to do it.
Well, from the previous time I did it and I did it well, what if I use my history of that moment and do a history check?
Oh.
Sure, you've learned about the local landscape and you're applying that knowledge practically now. Why don't you make me we'll call this one a DC 20 history check.
Oh dear. Gustavo, that was a natural 20 with a 7 modifier for a 27.
Go, Doug Racer, go.
I know this.
Yeah.
I know this.
Once again, works out the best angle using his history of mathematics and knowledge of the local landscape.
History of mathematics.
History of mathematics.
My
manages to-
mathematics of history.
pull Poppin' Fresh back on track onto the best line. Which brings us back around to Gunther.
Giddy up.
You are looking at the track, and in front of you is strewn out rotten fruit. It looks like someone maybe just dumped trash all over the track in front of you. It's covering the whole track, and it's super deep. Let's say it's like a 10-foot patch in front of you. What are you going to do?
Okay.
You have done acrobatics and survival so far.
You
Yeah.
should stealth.
Can I do like a dexterity check to try and like weave through it?
Yeah, but it has to be a skill.
Gotcha. Okay.
You could pick a dexterity-based skill.
Okay. What about this? Gunther, will lean down and try and push all the stuff out of the way as it's as the worm's running.
Looney Tunes.
It's like curling.
Well, this whole thing has been like Hanna-Barbera's Wacky Racers, so like
100%.
this is on track.
I guess that would be sleight of hand is what I would propose for that.
I like it. It's a very creative solution, but it sounds like it would be incredibly difficult. So once again, why don't you make me a DC 20 sleight of hand check?
Ooh.
Getting me all the hard ones.
Listen, when you're in the front of Mario Kart, you don't get blue shells.
13.
You don't have an inspiration die? I think you used it
I
already.
used it on my last 20 check.
All right, yeah, you lean over and begin swatting away at the dead fruit. But as you're doing so, El Angel's legs begin hitting your hands at the same time. And it just ends up creating a huge mess, and your hands get really dirty.
Oh no.
Dinky Rotten Fruit.
So it does cause you to slow down just a little bit. All right, we're back at Tolv. What are you doing, Tolv? You're out of the race at this point. You have a horse that's never-ending storying over here.
Yeah.
Go get the money.
You know, I'm glad that you came back to me. No, I won't cheat. That's not the Tolv way. Instead, I will be comforting Terry by singing him the classic ABBA song, The Winner Takes It All. Yeah.
You want to give us a taste?
The winner takes it all. The loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? But tell me, does she kiss?
And then go for that high note.
Like I used to kiss you. We're getting into Racer X territory now.
It isn't easy being green.
Why don't you give yourself an inspiration die if you don't have one, Tolv?
Oh, wow. Yeah, hey, I'm going to add singing to my list of things to do to get inspiration die out of you.
You have a list of things to do?
Yeah, jokes is crossed out. Those died long ago.
Yeah.
Good jokes.
Yeah, good jokes. That's the key. All right. Tolv is beautifully serenading Terry as Terry is slowly drowning and dying.
No, we saved him. We saved Terry. Can I make a roll to save Terry? I didn't realize he was dying.
He's sinking. You can make like a strength check or something to try to pull him out.
Yeah, I want to lift this thing out. 7. I'm going to use my inspiration die. Dirty 20.
All right. Yeah, you managed to start pulling Terry back out, and he's no longer sinking and is slowly making his way out of the muck.
Don't give up, Terry. We have so many more races to win.
FYI, I was totally going to kill Terry.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that takes us to Giggy. Giggy comes across that same sack of gold that was tossed out at Doug earlier. So he sees the shiny gold on the track. I feel like that would at least motivate a Giggy check to see if he maintains concentration in the race or if he goes for the shinies.
Is that a typical Giggy 10 or 11 or higher?
Yeah.
That's a 5.
I would think that means Giggy stops the race and begins getting on the ground and grabbing all the gold and stuffing it in his mouth.
Could I try something as Mama and try to convince him not to?
What do you have in mind?
Like, can I just yell from the stands, like with all the boisterous volume that Natty can muster to tell Giggy no?
Shush. I'll tell you what. Is there something that a lesson he's been trying to learn that could maybe be applied here?
Oh, yeah. I think like focus. Mm-hmm. You know, like any toddler, that is not something that is in their wheelhouse by default. In fact, the opposite. And so we've been trying to work on focus because I'm going to need him focus eventually on his main goal and not get distracted by monies.
Shinies.
Or shiny things or candy or biting stuff or pooping in places he shouldn't or stealing stuff or saying bad words to people that he shouldn't be
How
saying.
do parents do it?
Spoiler, we do it poorly.
Why don't we get a taste of Natty's adult parent voice here and how she'll try to convince Giggy.
Mr. Gigglesworth, the harbinger of the great end, immortal keeper of the souls, blood harvester of darkness, and generally just a good boy, Wonder, you stop it. You stop it right now.
I'm getting flashbacks of my mom doing this to me. That's very well done, John.
It's like when you hear your middle name, you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right, why don't we treat this as a life lesson with Giggy? And why don't we throw a wisdom check in here and see if this is like a permanent lesson that Giggy's going to learn or not?
Oh, that's fun.
Good. Actually, I was thinking about that. We haven't done one of those in a bit.
Yeah. So give us a wisdom check. Let's see how it goes.
Will this trauma sit with him for the next 15 years?
Find out.
Is this easy, medium, or hard? That's DC 10, 13, or 16.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is a medium one. It's not basic social skill. It's slightly more complex.
It's personal skills.
Yeah.
You know, it's self-control. Hey, that's an 18.
All right. I'll say that at that point, like you catch Giggy as he's stopping and, like looking down and beginning to reach to grab to put gold in his mouth. And he hears you, turns, looks, and like does that thing like a dog where he cocks his head. And you see like the light bulb go off behind his eyes. He looks around and then pulls his Vermustang around and continues the race.
Disappointing your mom's a powerful tool.
Apparently.
I know all about it.
Powerful incentive.
So I don't think in game we've really dug into the life lessons with Giggy aspect.
We did that one episode where everybody got to do a life lesson.
Yeah. But since Giggy passed this check and learned focus, the additional reward Giggy gets is he gets an additional hit die to his HP.
Yeah, I've been keeping track of his HP getting up, which I kind of think of like him actually growing.
Oh, does he get physically bigger? Like he learns this lesson, physically gets a little bigger on the Vermustang?
Yeah, I was thinking that like he should grow as we adventure, because I think that's fun, because I think he does need to grow to something that's of a apocalypse bringer.
Yeah.
Although I can't remember what we figured out his hit die was. D4?
Yeah, it's D4.
He's going to get an extra 4
great.
points of hit points. He's up to 36.
So yeah, Giggy perceptibly gets a little bigger. He's not quite as small as he was before. He's not huge, but he put on bulks up a little bit and turns around and gets his Vermustang back on track and begins resuming the race.
That Vermustang is suddenly like, it's heavier.
That's 1/8 bigger compared to his previous HP. So yeah, he gets 1/8 bigger.
Yeah.
How much bigger would you get, Blaine, if you got 1/8 bigger?
Oh, let me see. That'd be... Come back to me. Math is not my strong.
He's got to figure out what 1/8 of like 200
I'd be
pounds is.
gaining roughly 23 pounds.
Whoa.
It's significant.
That's a significant amount of weight.
Yeah.
That's like almost as much as David Cornsfoot put on
Yeah,
Superman.
I've lost that amount since last summer. It's not a small amount.
So yeah, Giggy does good.
Okay, great. Giggy has learned something and is still in the race. Hold on, let me check here. Oh, that means that's 3 successes for Giggy.
So what's he got to do to win at this point?
Pass an English test.
I mean, he did fail the check to go get the stuff. Is that not a fail?
We'll finish out the round. It's only Racer X and Doug, and then we'll determine the winner based on all of the extenuating circumstances like that.
Let's go, Doug.
I like that.
All right, so it's Racer X's turn, and I'll say like all this weaving by Giggy causes Giggy to get in the way of Racer X, so Racer X has to perform some evasive maneuvers to try to get around Giggy or else either fall or collide. So we'll say like Doug, he's going to have to find a path. He's going to try to perceive a better path to go on.
Uh-oh, maybe he makes a charisma check for another kiss from Tolv. Sorry, I'm just being around the presence of horse-like beings. I just...
Voluptuous horse-like being.
That's a 19 plus 4, which is a 23, which is a success.
But he did fail his previous one, right?
He did fail his previous one. He was stuck in sand for a little bit. So yeah, Racer X manages to very quickly turn his Vermustang and cut the corner around Giggy and avoid collision and continue on the race. Which brings us to Doug.
Doug's got 2 successes, right?
Doug does have 2 successes. I'm going to say if Doug has another success here, Doug is the winner because Giggy went slightly off course in the previous one. But if Doug fails here, then Giggy's the winner.
Come on,
my
Doug.
God.
Only if you say it's a photo finish.
It's going to be close. I mean, they're really neck and neck here.
You're a winner, Doug. Come on.
Once again, the murderous crows make a reappearance and swoop down, trying to eat Doug's delicious eyes. Doug, there's a murder of crows all around you. What do you do?
Oh, man.
Doug gets really small like a bugbear and gets in the ear of his Vermustang to hide from... I don't know how small Doug can get. I just went like full on micro with him.
I know it's not a check, and I don't know if I'm allowed to do it, but can I cast shield?
No, we said no magic in this.
What about my steel defender? Is he allowed to be, or is that considered magic?
Come on, Gambot.
That's not magic, but yeah, your steel defender's always out. You could try to figure out a way to use Gambot if you want.
He has the ability to kind of like extend his head up, like in a spring-like motion. So I'm imagining he's just sitting on Doug's shoulders, just springing, and so the crows are kind of being swatted away by Gambot.
Yeah.
Sure. What kind of check do you envision Gambot using for that?
I guess animal handling?
Sure. Why don't you make an animal handling check? We'll call this one, I think I said DC 15 last time when this happened to Giggy, so let's do a DC 15 again.
Roll for surface-to-air missile.
It's a fail. It's a 6.
Ooh, do you have a inspiration die or anything you want to use?
No, even though I was so funny earlier on and I sang different songs and lyrics. I did all the things.
Barbara uses guilt on Gus. Is it effective?
So no. Okay, got it.
No.
Okay. Judges checked. Oh, yes, he has to have emotions to feel guilty. Got it.
Ooh, the person from Russia, bad slow score.
But could I see that Gambot is failing and then instead of this, just do it myself?
Ah. Ha ha ha.
No, we'll say that
Tell
the
Gambot,
crows
have a talking to him and teach him how to properly.
the crows begin pecking at Gambot. At least Gambot distracted them from you, Doug. So your eyes are safe, but the crows do peck at Gambot, and you have to, like you said, spend some time trying to shoo them away.
So they don't peck at my eyes, which means I'm able to continue on nice and straight.
Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
Yep, that's Barbara's competitive nature coming through.
Just trying to be fair, since one of us got to be able to talk to our little companion creature guy, and
You're talking to the 2015 check guy here. So.
2015.
Everyone's so sour. I love
Everyone's
it. I don't
salty.
care if I win. Give it to
I'm
Doug.
singing
I
ABBA
don't
to my
care.
horse that Gus almost killed. I'm having a great time.
No, genuinely, Barbara is someone that I would, if Barbara was on one of those reality shows, I would root for Barbara because I don't think anybody would want the win more than Barbara.
Go watch Survive Block Island season 1.
It's true.
Available now for
That's-
first
that's-
sponsors over.
Genuinely super fun.
Yeah, you can see me lose terribly.
All right, in a photo finish, down to the very end, Giggy manages to pull ahead and pull out the victory at the very last second.
On Wester, coming in
The
first.
crowd goes wild.
What's Kiki doing in the photo finish? He's mooning the camera. That's amazing.
So wait, when you say photo finish, who's it between?
Doug and Giggy.
Yeah, and you say he's mooning the camera, and is that Flubber?
Nice callback. Give yourself an inspiration die.
There you go.
My guilting work.
No, for the record, no, it did
No,
not.
I know.
I'm not encouraging bad habits. I'm going to teach a Giggy lesson here to everyone.
I don't think I was able to put any money down on this anyway, so I don't think I win.
Yeah, Gig pulls ahead and wins the race.
Oh, wait, no. Tolv fronted me money.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
5 gold pieces.
So Tolv wins money.
You all reconvene together at the end of the racetrack. What do y'all want to do?
Could I go run back onto the track to get that gold bag? Well, no one's watching.
Yeah, so y'all reconvene, then Doug immediately darts off back onto the track.
Yeah.
Natty would go up to Giggy and like raise him up over her head and like be cheering about how good he did, everything like that.
I want to comfort Elonhill.
How's that go?
Elonhill, you won in my heart. And I tell you what, here, eat this. That evil cactus, I have cut it up and now you can, and cut off the thorns and now you can eat it.
Gunther, that's not the front end you're talking to.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Elonhill, you sneaky.
What about 12? What's 12 doing?
He has sunk further and further into the quicksand with Terry. Yeah, just thumbs up as he goes down into the quicksand.
Seeing SOS by ABBA as we both sink down. No, I would have taken Terry to the stables and would have been cleaning the mud off of Terry and given him a pep talk. You did a good job, Terry. Don't let him get you down.
Very nice. Very nice.
I feel like worm horses would like the mud.
Well, then I put more mud on him. How about that? You're a super trooper.
Racer X pulls up as well and dismounts from his Vermustang. I guess Doug has run off. Tolv is off. So Racer X would address Gunther and Natty at this point and just kind of shake his head.
I would have won if you hadn't played dirty.
He did not play dirty. Nothing played dirty except for someone who throw trash.
Yeah, now who did that? Oh, I guess we'll never find out.
Natty would reach out to shake his hand anyways because she's a good sport.
The racer would reach out to shake Natty's hand as well and say,
I'm Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Hello, Sheldon.
Is this your first time here at my uncle's place?
Yeah, this is Iris's nephew.
Who?
Iris is the person that was keeping the horses and running the betting.
Oh.
They mentioned that their nephew is a racer.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give Blaine my inspiration dice that I have for remembering that.
There's something about them looking familiar, though, but I don't know if we've ever met them, or is it just because they look like Iris?
Sheldon bears a striking resemblance to Iris now that you're put it together. Really looks like a younger version of Iris. Oh, we'll say, Doug, you picked up the gold on the track.
Okay. Hey, Natty, I know you came into some bad luck recently, so
Here you go. And Doug hands half of the gold that he found on the track over
Oh,
the
wow.
11 each then.
Oh.
Can I approach the group?
Yeah. I think as you're approaching Toll, I'll let you say everything here in a second. Sheldon will say,
Head over to my Uncle Iris and he'll give you your winnings. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to put Block Splitter back up.
and he takes his Vermustang, turns him around back in the direction of the stables.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone else hear a murder?
We heard a scream.
Maybe that was just like the starting bell.
Yeah, that's just how they start them. They just go, ah!
They start with a human sacrifice.
I'm going to join the group, but as I'm passing Sheldon, I say, hey, Sheldon, good to see you. Bazinga. All
I
right.
was waiting for a reference.
Nice.
Let's go over to Iris, and then maybe we can investigate what this scream was.
All right, yeah. You all head back over to Iris's booth. He says,
Oh, that was a good race. You did very well.
Iris, were you throwing things into the track? Be honest.
No, never. That was probably the spectators. They can get so boisterous here.
Can I take a vibe check on that?
yeah, make that insight check.
10.
You believe he is not hiding anything.
Can I approach Iris?
Yeah.
Say, Iris, we're not very familiar with this location. Is it kind of a rough and tumble place? Because we may have heard some sort of act of violence at the start of the race, and it's very concerning.
Oh, I heard that too. It sounded like it came from the top of the Cragtus.
I think we should go check that out. Someone might be hurt or in danger.
The Cragtus is just a local attraction, right? Is a monument.
Like that big castle thing.
Yeah, I knew what it was looked like, but I was like, its function is it's just a tourist place,
Or do
right?
people like live in there?
Yes, it's a popular attraction.
Meta-wise, he mentioned last episode that you all could ride a lift up to the top.
But like, is it like the Eiffel Tower that it's just to go look at, or is it like the London Tower where like prisoners used to be in it?
Eiffel Tower?
Yeah, okay, so it's just something purty.
Yes, it's beautiful, well known.
They probably built it in the middle of nowhere to just attract tourists and stuff, right? That's yeah.
So just as a reminder, now that we're done and the way this conversation is going, I just want to remind everyone of the general landmarks in the area here. That way we're refreshed. So there's the Cragtus, which is a cactus-shaped boulder that's the size of a castle. It looks like it almost has stained glass on the outside, and there are lifts to the top, which was also described to you by Iris. There's also an aqueduct of some kind. It appears to be like a constructed channel of water flowing from the direction of Endridge Bay with a stone bridge crossing it that kind of seems to flow into the Cragtus itself. And there's also the racetrack that runs around the Cragtus across the aqueduct. And there's this booth that Iris is in with a sign that reads, "Place bets here, no magic," and the wooden corral of worm-looking horses. There's spectator stands just past the booths. And that's it.
Well, I feel like as team leader, just checking my notes. As team leader, I suggest we settle our bets and then head up to the Cragtus to investigate what's going on. Why are we here? Why are we at Sorola?
We're heading back from Endridge Bay.
That's right. We're passing through. Okay.
You're heading back to Fort Endridge.
Which means, just like we're supposed to always, we get distracted by just random stuff that is interesting to us.
Exactly. Can't avoid betting on horse races, you know.
No, definitely not.
How much had you bet, Natty?
5.
So Iris counts out 5 gold pieces and hands them over to Natty.
Here you go.
Wait, all I got back was what I bet?
Oh, 10 gold pieces. You're right. 5 and then 5. Yeah, 10 gold pieces.
Congratulations, winner.
Okay. I give all 10 to Toll.
Oh, that is so kind of you.
You know, this guy's got a pretty sweet deal because you only get 50-50 earnings, but everyone bets. So, like,
Yeah, the house always
the
wins.
house really wins in this
Listen,
case.
casinos in Vegas didn't get built because they give you money, right? It's like when you walk into a casino in Vegas, it's not because they're giving money away, right? All that opulence you see.
I want to go to Vegas with Chris so we could pick fights with all of the pit manager guys.
No way. No way.
Oh, Chris got his legs broken again. Dang it.
Should we hurry and go save the dead person?
Chris is counting cards again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I head to the Cragtus.
Yeah, let's go. I think, Natty, that's a great idea. Got your
right.
money? Let's head up.
As we walk away, Gigi goes up to Iris and holds out his hand like he's supposed to win too.
Oh, wait, didn't you get double if you raced?
Yeah, you do get a little extra. There is a bonus for racing as well. So there is a little bit of money set aside for Gigi here.
I figure you're just going to give him like candy or something.
So yeah, half the winnings go to the rider, half go to the bettor. So I'll give it as a bonus to Giggy. We'll give an additional 2 gold pieces of winnings over to Giggy as acting as the rider.
And he immediately puts those in his mouth and eats them.
Savings account.
That's not going to come out very well.
Or you invest and then it will grow. Pay off in dividends.
Oh, he made a deposit, all right.
Yeah. It'll pay off in flubber. Okay, you guys head over to the Cragtus, which, as I said, is a cactus-shaped boulder the size of a castle, and it appears like stained glass. And in one direction, I think in the last episode, Iris pointed out to you that there were lifts that you could pay to get up to the top.
What if we don't take a lift?
You want to try to free solo this?
Probably very tall.
Oh, I just didn't know if there's stairs, you know?
No. It's a huge boulder. You'd have to rock climb up. Make a investigation check for me, Natty.
Oh, that's not going to go well. Except I rolled a nat 20.
Woo! Ooh.
With a modifier of +1, so 21.
Nice.
Gustavo.
If you had to estimate, you'd guess that the Cragtus is probably about 100 feet high.
Cool.
How many people fit in one lift? Like, is it one person per lift, or could a whole group of us fit?
3 people, 1 bugbear.
It's 1 person per lift seat. It's like a little seat that takes you up. You know, like a ski lift, it's kind of like on a track that goes around, but each individual little seat is just for 1 person.
It's just those chairs attached to some elastic cords, and you sit in and it just launches you up to the top.
There's a type of ski lift that is individual person, and it looks like a little T-bar. And you have to like put it in between your legs, and like the T goes around like the back of your legs. Those would stress me out so much as a kid trying to get in one of those. Yeah.
That is exactly what I had in my head. I didn't know how to describe it adequately. I'm glad you did, Barbara, because that's exactly what I was envisioning.
Exist.
That's how Barbara got to school every day through the snow.
Honestly, because we could do some like snow sports in California where I grew up, because we had the mountains out there. It wasn't the getting on the ski lift that always got me. It's when you get off to dismount, because you're like, if you're snowboarding, this, because I would go snowboarding, 1 foot's not in the board. And so you have to kind of like get off and keep going as you get off the thing, and don't fall there and be where everyone else is getting off the ski lift, because it just keeps moving. And so more people are coming in a second that need to get off the ski lift.
How much is it per person per lift?
It is 1 gold per seat.
I'm pretty flush with cash. I'll pay for everybody.
Dang.
As you walk up, it's just like how Iris described. There is a tiny cactus with a mouth for a coin slot and a little sign by it that says 1 gold piece.
I'll put in, I guess, 5 at this point. Does Giggy need one, or can children ride for free?
Giggy can sit in Natty's lap.
Okay. 4 gold pieces. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
Actually, Giggy goes in Natty's wig.
Oh, okay. Even better. He's getting a little big for that. He may not be able to do that much longer.
Yeah, he is.
Neck hurts.
Can I go last? I am a little embarrassed that I might not be able to get on this very gracefully, so I just don't want you guys watching Doug.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's okay.
Doug, that is a great question. I was about to ask what order is everyone getting on. So I'm going to write Doug last.
I'll go first.
I'll go next.
I'll go 3rd with kind of a loose handout in case Doug needs it, to support them. While also respectfully not watching because they asked.
I had a friend that he was a very large football player in like high school, and we went to Six Flags Magic Mountain, and there were a couple of rides that the overbar things, he was too tall and big for it. Like they couldn't click, so he couldn't ride the ride.
Incidentally, unrelated to anything else, I typed everyone's names in on my computer to keep track of the order everyone's going in. Gunther is the only name it auto-capitalized.
Is it because it's the only like name?
Yeah, it doesn't recognize everybody else's.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because Doug is not typically a name. Tolv is not a typical like English name, and Natty's not a.
Yeah.
Natty's a way of describing whether a person's on steroids or not.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I can think of with
Wait,
Natty.
really?
Yeah. It's, are you Natty? Is it? Do you do it naturally?
I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm Natty.
You don't say, Gustavo. What if Gus was taking steroids? What if this was the result of steroids?
It's all legs, and we just don't know because we just see him on a webcam.
Yeah. I always remember Gus had abs. Every time I saw him, he had abs.
It's like no. Okay.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
No. Natty, you are up. Tolv, pays the 1 gold for you, and the lift comes around with the seat. Go ahead and make me a strength check to see if you're able to successfully get on the lift.
Uh-oh. Doug's nightmare. 12. What is my strength modifier? +1. 13.
Yeah, you go to hop onto the lift, You grab onto the bar, but you can't quite manage it, and you slip off, and the lift continues going without you.
Does that count?
Could like Giggy reach out his little hand and grab onto it and just drag you up?
Actually, what if? No, never mind. Oh, I can fly a little bit.
You can?
Yeah, that was an update from the last time they
Like
leveled
a
up.
little bit.
Yeah.
An update? Like,
Yeah.
we got a
New Natty DLC.
Yeah.
The new patch, the new natty patch. Elemental gift. As a bonus action, 3 times per long rest, you can give yourself a flying speed of 30 feet. That lasts for 10 minutes. Can Natty fly to the thing and try again?
So here's the thing I'm thinking. You didn't go in the direction I was expecting. Natty could also just fly to the top.
You said 100 feet was how tall it was.
Right, but
I want to ride the ride.
yeah, the flying speed's 30 feet for 10 minutes. So Natty would just have to spend 18 seconds.
You know how your walking speed determines in battle how far you can
Okay.
go?
Yeah.
It's not how far Tove can walk until he can't walk anymore.
Right.
Tove only got 30 feet out of Fort Endridge.
So you want to try to get back on the lift. Okay, so let me describe the way it works. It's kind of like how Barbara said how it's a T. When you pay the gold, the T opens up, and then once you're not on it, the seat folds back up into just a bar. So in order to try to get another shot, you have to pay another gold for it to open up and accept another butt.
I'll fly up.
Okay.
Tove already was very generous with paying it, and Natty's low on funds, so I'll just fly up. But I'll fly up like right in front of it, so it looks like I'm using it.
Yeah, I was going to say, do
Nice.
it like where everyone thinks you're using it.
Yeah. But I'm just like hovering in front of it.
Why do I imagine when Natty flies though, it's just a T pose. She just like it's like dragging an asset in Photoshop, you know?
Like Magneto in Days of Future Past when he just lifts himself up.
Yeah. I love that video.
Yeah, but instead of a cape, it's just her wig.
Yeah. Just,
All right, Gunther, it's your turn to try to get on. Make me a strength check.
Nat 20 for 19.
all right.
Nat 20 for a 19. You grab onto the lift and manage to plant your butt firmly in it. And the lift picks you up. It's slowly taking you up to the top of Cragtus. And next up is Tolv. Why don't you make me that strength check, Tolv?
You bet. Also, they're not very compliant with accessibility laws, I'm pretty sure, but you know, that's an adventure for another time.
No, not compliant at all. They need some help with that.
12.
All right.
Uh-oh.
You try to grab on, but your hands slip. Maybe your hand's sweaty or something. I don't know. You can't get a good grip on it, and you slide right off of the lift.
All right, I will take another gold and I will pay again.
All right. Yeah. You put another gold in the cactus, and the next chair opens up into a T, and you can try again to sit on it. Make another strength check.
Hey, Doug, watch this.
Wow.
Somehow that's even worse than before.
Just what'd you roll?
It's me in the face.
You rolled a 10.
10.
Rolled a 10.
And you once again slide off, narrowly avoiding the seat hitting you in the head.
All right, third time's a charm. Here we go. One more gold piece for the house. 13.
This place is a tourist trap.
Tolv, maybe you keep trying to show off for Doug or show him how it's done. Maybe you just need to focus on yourself, because once again you fail to really get a good seat and fall off of the lift.
Pay another gold piece.
What's your strength modifier? Aren't you a barbarian?
+3. If I rage, maybe I can do it.
You would rage at this point.
After 3 failures.
14.
This is really infuriating, Tolv. Once again, you try to grab on and you slide off. We'll say this time the bar does kind of bop you on the head a little bit.
One more gold piece. Rolling it again. 5th time's a charm. 12. I already know the answer. Skipping this one. The vibe's off. Rolling again. 14. Another one. This is the one. Here we go.
Come on, dude.
5. No, 7.
Oh my god.
You're rolling it again.
Yeah, I like to imagine Doug is just here waiting as Tolv is just coin.
Just falling, coin, falling.
Getting hit in the head.
Yeah, over and over, just smack.
Gus, I rolled a nat 20.
8th time is the charm. It takes 8 gold, but Tolv finally does it. Doug, this really boosts your confidence. No matter what happens to you, you cannot look nearly as foolish as Tolv just did trying to
It's true,
get on the
especially
seat.
with no one behind me watching.
Right. So yeah, Tolv, you finally get the hang of it after 8 tries, and you manage to hold on to the lift, and it takes you up. Doug, this really does inspire you, so why don't you make me a strength check with advantage? Oh wait, how is this going to work? Tolv, since you went up, did you leave a gold for Doug?
I have plenty of gold.
Yeah, I was just trying to be nice by paying for everyone's entrance, not knowing it was going to take me 8 tries.
Okay.
Can you take me higher?
All right, Doug, go ahead and make a strength check to see if you, with advantage, since you've seen how not to do it.
Okay, first one was a 4, and the next one was an 11.
Oh no!
Even with that guidance, yeah, you're not able to quite do it. Maybe like your fur kind of slips off of the handle and you're not able to get a good grip on it.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that could help me in this situation that would give me some type of advantage.
That's a very Doug approach, analyzing the situation, seeing what's available.
He just finds an off switch near the thing to just like stop the ride and then get on and turn it back on again.
Yeah, I'm like, could I cast warding bond on this thing? Okay, I'll just try again. So there's 1 gold. Oh, 17.
Oh, okay, yeah. On the second try is the charm for you. You're able to successfully grab on and ride the lift with all of your friends.
I can't imagine that the checks for actually climbing this could have been harder than getting into the chairs.
Listen, I feel like it's accurate for how hard these things are to get on.
I know, we just had that conversation about it.
I like that before we did it, you set the stage for this, Barbara, and how difficult this could be. It
so
really
hard.
put it in everyone's mind. Yeah, it's very stressful. You all take the slow, leisurely ride on the lifts once you're on up to the top of the Cragtus.
I'm Micah Reisinger, writer, editor, and composer of Stinky Dragon. Beneath the dramatic dice rolls, the spellbinding storytelling, and hilarious hijinks lies a secret ingredient. A force so powerful that few dare speak its name, but you seem trustworthy. It's called music. Every piece of original music from Stinky Dragon is available to you for the low price of free? Free. Are we sure about that? That's a typo, right? It's got to be a little bit more than that. Okay, it is free. Okay. All right. My entire catalog of Stinky Dragon soundtracks, that's 13 albums of sweeping orchestral scores, pulse-bounding battle themes, and emotional ballads, now yours to underscore your epic D&D sessions or set the mood while you mow the lawn or walk your fur babies across the road. I don't know, whatever you do to listen to music. Stream Stinky Dragon soundtracks now wherever you get your music for free.
Hey guys, it's me, Blaine, and I got a quick question for you. Do you like puppets? Well, of course you do. Everybody loves puppets. Well, I have some great news for you Tales from the Stinky Dragon fans. We adapted the Infinite campaign into its own puppet show called Stinky Dragon Adventures. Each episode's about 11 minutes each. The story focuses on things from both the podcast and things that we just wrote specifically for a puppet show that we thought would be funny and cute. You can check it out at our Patreon at stinkydragonpod.com. And here's a little sneak peek just so you can kind of see what you're in for.
This dungeon shall be your grave, and I shall take from the Infinites their beloved interns.
They don't even know who we are.
Let the pain begin.
After just a couple of minutes, you dismount. Don't worry, I won't make you make a check for that. Thank God.
It's a DC 20 check.
Otherwise, you go all the way back down.
Yeah, I'm just writing it. I sleep on it.
No. We're not doing that. You dismount on the top of the Cragtus. Like I said, you're about 100 feet higher than you were before. And you look around and you can see miles in every direction. It's a really beautiful view. Up on top of the Cragtus, along with you, you see a goat that appears to be asleep. Hoover?
Oh.
Barney?
Sorry.
You heard goat and you turned immediately into Barney.
Hoofner's, he's been here the whole time.
Before we wake this goat, do I see any signs of like broken glass or anything that may have had to have done with what we heard at the start of the race?
I'll tell you, this is going to be weird, but I want you first of all to make me a perception check.
Okay.
The goat could have been the screen.
Or it could have bucked someone off of the top of the thing. 18 on perception.
Okay, now make me a nature check.
Ooh. I am one with nature. That is a 10.
Yeah, you look around trying to find what could possibly have been the source of the scream, and you consider the goat for a second, and it looks pretty patchy. Must be tired if it's asleep and hasn't heard you all. And it seems almost like it's surrounded by a flickering aura of dark light. And it kind of draws your attention. And as you look at the goat more, you think maybe the scream you heard was a goat screaming.
So we didn't see anything related to the scream. It was just we heard the audible scream from atop the tower.
The Cragtus, yes.
The Cragtus, pardon.
It's got a dark aura.
An aura of dark light.
It's a haunted goat.
Could Natty investigate or check on that dark light aura as a spellcaster to see if this is the magic that she's familiar with, or if any bad vibes are getting from it?
Yeah, you want to make an Arcana check?
Yeah. +1 to Arcana with a natural 1. So that's a 2, Gus. So
maybe someone just installed black lights here. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, everybody, it seems safe to me. Go ahead and approach it.
I checked my shield. Is my shield doing anything strange?
No, seems not reacting at all.
Okay. Which number sibling is it?
I told you, we could have just, I could have, shut up.
I was just curious. I mean, they bitch as robots as people, but maybe sibling number 5 was made of goat.
Maybe I'm a Beast Wars guy. I can transform into a
form of.
Yeah, gorilla man. Yeah.
So we don't really know much about this creature.
Just seems like a patchy goat that is asleep.
Get in there, Doug. You got some investigative powers.
Could I try to read thoughts? See if this goat's thinking about anything?
Yeah.
Of all the things that I thought you were going to do, that was not on the list of them.
I like to keep you on your toes, baby.
I love it. What's this goat thinking?
All 12 of them.
How does that work exactly? Can you read to me what it says for the read thoughts?
Absolutely. I target one creature I could see within 30 feet of myself, and you detect with the sense thought option. You learn what is most on the target's mind right now. If the target doesn't know any languages and isn't telepathic, I learn nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you concentrate on the goat and use your mind reading powers, and you sense frustration and unhappiness. You see from the goat's perspective, people yelling at it and taking it and leaving it here on top of Cragtus.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Guys, I feel like this goat has not been treated good.
Oh no, has it been bullied?
I think it has been bullied. Maybe we should go talk to him and maybe take him under our wing or something like that, or at least help him back down.
Yeah, we don't want to bully the billy goat.
Oh, I see what you did there. Nice setup.
Just wondering, what is that stupid grin you were wearing?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Bully the Billy.
It's why are you smiling while you say that?
Can we approach the goaty?
Absolutely.
I think he's safe to approach. Just be kind to him.
Hello, little billy goat.
The goat's eyes blink, then it looks startled for a second as it sees you and stands up. And it asks, who are you?
Oh,
I am Gunther, and these are my friends. Dog, Natty.
It looks around, regards all of you, and says, were you sent by the bedrock?
No, we're nice to goats. I don't want to bully you.
What's the bedrock?
I was sent here as a sacrifice to the bedrock.
oh.
You're doing a great job of a goat voice, Gus. I gotta say.
Thank
I
you.
hope we don't recast that because I think Gus is doing a great job with this voice.
I'm impressed. I'm always impressed. You are a man of many talents.
It was not my fault, but they blame me for everything.
Like what? What do they blame you for?
And who's they?
Failed crops. I was sent here as punishment. I carry the sins of all.
Oh,
You're a whipping goat?
Some would say a scapegoat.
Natty, that's Natty laughing.
Not John, just Natty.
That happens every time I introduce myself.
So, what are they sacrificing you to? Is there some sort of monster or dragon or deity that you're supposed to be appeasing?
Yes, the bedrock.
What's the bedrock? I asked that question. What is that?
She is a god.
And what happens if there is no sacrifice from you?
I don't know. Hopefully nothing.
That's what I think.
Is that why you got bad aura around you, like a dark aura? Is that like all the sins or something?
Yeah, everyone in the community puts their sins on me and casts me out to sacrifice me and purge their sins.
Oh God, this is Jesus goat. Oh no. You know what? I don't think that.
And a cactus is like a cross a little bit. So he's
Oh my God! Say that, Micah. What are you doing here, Micah? I approach.
Some people would say Jesus is the goat, you know?
Hey, take an inspiration die.
This isn't me doing any religious commentary, but this is me comforting the goat and saying, I don't think that you should be the one to blame for some people's misfortunes. So I, for one, think that you should not be sacrificed. You seem like a decent being, and you should have a second chance. You shouldn't be shouldering the blame of a bunch of other people.
Thank you, but maybe I did it.
No, what did you do? Oh my God, did you do it? What did you do?
No, I'm just, you don't know me, that's all. Maybe I did.
Can I do a vibe check?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Goat's weird.
16.
You think that this is a complicated goat. You think that maybe the sins that have been placed on it are affecting it. You know, this dark aura.
Oh, it's
Okay.
It's like a kind of an.
It's like he's holding a ring that he's got
Yeah,
to take to
not
a
doing.
mountain to get rid of.
Can we put the sins onto something else, like this hat? And Gunther holds up his eelskin hat.
I forgot about that. Has Gunther been wearing that this whole time?
No, but he's had it. He sometimes puts it on.
In moments of privacy when he
Yeah.
wants to feel special.
No, I cannot transfer them. It has all been put on me. This is my life. It's those mages down there who put me up here. They're over there by the aqueduct. And he kind of motions with his head down towards the base of the Cragtus, which in the direction of that aqueduct you saw before you came up.
Maybe we should go talk to the mages and release this poor goat.
You come with us. What was your name?
Scapegoat.
Scapegoat.
No, not like scapegoat.
Scapegoat.
Close enough. No, I cannot ride on the lift.
Neither can we.
Why don't you go talk to the sorcerists and see if you can convince them to take me down?
I agree with that. Do I have like the context that maybe are these related to like was it Mother Abby? Who was the mage lady?
That's campaign 1, I think.
No, yeah, you're right. That was oh God, we met them. They were like the priests.
Yeah, they were at the
Priestess
they
Chess?
came with the
Priestess Chess, yeah. Do you think that
Oh, yeah.
they're related? Thank you, Barbara.
Make a religion check.
Okay. That's not bad. 16.
This doesn't seem like it would be related to you based on your knowledge.
Okay. I think we will have a word with these mages and see if we can lighten your load, Mr. Scapegoat.
Or if not a word, then a sword.
Perhaps I can offer assistance with the sword.
Go on.
Okay.
How so?
The goat begins, you ever see a goat eat something, how they have that really exaggerated chew, like when they're grinding up plant material, it starts like doing that with its mouth, like chewing on something, and then it spits something out at your feet, Gunther.
Oh, okay. Pick it up and inspect.
Yeah, it looks like a tooth. That's one of my teeth. You can craft it to a weapon.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, are you like an inventor of some sort?
No, I'm just afflicted. And much like the goat, this tooth also has that flickering aura of dark light about it.
A cursed tooth. Thank you very much, Mr. Is it Mr. or Mrs. or just scapegoat? Thank you.
Whatever.
Is there anything else of interest at the top of this Cragtus?
You can see in every direction. If you wanted to, you could look into other directions, or you could just head back down.
We'll probably come back up here to talk to the Scapegoat. So I don't know. John, Barb, you guys, I don't know if you guys wanted to talk to Goat anymore or look around. I don't want to speak for y'all, but I think I'd be good to ride the dreaded lift back down.
Oh, we got to come back up again.
One last thing that'll help you in dealing with the sorcerists. The Scapegoat kind of gets a little closer to you for. There's a secret entrance to the Cragtus.
Where is it?
If you follow the aqueduct in, you can enter the inside of the Cragtus.
That's cool. So would it be advantageous for us to use that entrance to then go to the aqueduct that way? Or should we go to the aqueduct the front way and get down off of this Cragtus first?
Get down first, then go to the aqueduct and enter Cragtus that way.
Okay.
Are these sorceresses anything that they do not like?
Goats, apparently.
I don't know what they don't like, but they believe sleep to be sacred.
Sleep to be sacred?
Yes. I mean, yes. Sorry.
Yes. Like just like normal, like a nap, or like the forever kind of sleep.
Nap, dreaming.
Dreaming. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
But I want to seal this, promise in keeping with your culture.
And Tolv wants to bonk the billy goat's head with his own.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, let's make a pro strength rolls.
Okay. 18.
Nice.
8. Okay, yeah. You butt heads with the scapegoat, and you manage to push it back just a little bit.
It falls off the
Yeah,
ledge.
very good.
Oh, crap.
We're going to do our best to get your situation figured out, Mr. Scapegoat.
Thank you. All right, you all heading down? What's the move here, leader?
That's me. Yeah, why don't I gather everybody around for a little bit of a strategy meeting?
Okay.
All right. So we're going to go and meet up with these sorceresses, and they clearly are the religious type, and they clearly have customs here that they might be following, that they think that they're doing this for the good of everybody. So we got to do this diplomatic like, okay?
Okay.
We are visitors in other people's lands, and there's other customs here, okay?
Respect.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so who here should be leading the discussion on talking with these sorceresses?
Ooh, that's a great
I
question.
mean, I know a lot about different religions and ways of life just from, my readings and studies. But the only thing is I'm not very good at talking to people. So,
Well, Doug, do you know how you get better at that?
how natty. Don't say talking to people.
You have to talk to people. You do. It's practice. It's something you can't get. It's one of them things. You're going to learn this, is that there's some things that book learning can't actually teach
Yeah,
you.
I've read things about exposure therapy as well.
All right, I think this is perfect. And just know that all of us back here, me and Tolv and Gunther and Gigi and Gambot, and I think Captain Grumbles is still here. He might just be a pile of bones somewhere at this point, because I think he's there. Okay, we're all here to back you up, okay?
Yes.
Look at this charisma team. Wow,
Yeah.
look at us all.
We will beat the muscle.
Yeah, well, I was thinking more like we'd be emotional support for our friend here, because we're not trying to intimidate people. I'm glad I brought this up, because Gunther, that's why I wanted to talk about this. This is a diplomatic situation.
Yes.
This ain't no, bullying situation.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming from a mile away. I was like, I think we're all on the same page, but I think that this whole group meeting is specifically for one person. And yeah, you just confirmed it is in fact Gunther.
Gunther nods and winks. Yeah.
I don't think he's understanding, Natty.
Start brandishing his sword.
Yeah.
He's slicing his throat with his finger.
Okay. Then we've got our game plan. Doug, you're going to be the talk, and Toph, you watch that frog, okay? You don't let that frog do anything, okay?
You got it. You got it.
That's your responsibility, okay?
Do not mess this up, Gunther.
I mean, it might be a good distraction if we need it.
But everybody's job is to be sending Doug good vibes, okay?
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I don't like him.
Natty shuffles Doug forward to have us all head towards the aqueducts.
Okay. You walk over in the direction of the aqueduct, and it's a constructed channel of water flowing from Andridge Bay. There's a stone bridge that crosses the water, and there's a couple of what appear to be mages near the bank.
Are those the guys?
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, those might be like the welcoming party. Like we're probably on the outside of something where there's people on the inside.
Should we talk about the game plan? Are we telling them about the goat?
That's a good question. I would say until we get to maybe someone in charge, our goal is to try to get to someone in charge and let them know that we want audience with them.
Hello?
One of the sorcerers is drawing a pail of water out of the aqueduct. When it hears you say hello, it kind of jumps and drops its pail and turns around. Who are you?
Oh, sorry. My name is Doug Boone, and here with me are my adventurer friends. We got that creepy guy over there waving at you as Tolv. Dental giant over there. And then that little guy over there, that's Gunther. He might need to go boom boom. So that was that noise. And then right over there is Natty.
Natty.
Very friendly, very beautiful.
Hello. What are you doing here?
We're looking for your supervisor.
Flynn's not available right now. Maybe you can leave a message and we'll pass it on.
Flynn? Well...
No, I didn't say Flynn. You said Flynn.
Well, it's funny because Flynn and I actually go way back. And so if Flynn is, somewhere inside, he wouldn't be surprised to see me. He would be excited. So maybe you should
Inside? Inside what?
Well, I mean, because I know Flynn, I know there happens to be an aqueduct right here that will allow us to go inside and up the Cragtus.
How do you know Flynn?
Well, here's how I know him. I will sense thoughts.
Sorry. This is an audio podcast. I am putting my hands to my head
on your temples,
and pointing
as though
vigorously.
I am sending my brain out in order to determine just use telepathy.
Your re-thoughts.
Well, technically, if we're being accurate, I think I could only use that once per long rest.
You used it on a goat.
I did.
You used it on the goat.
I did.
But it gave you good insight.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he asked the question. How do you know Flynn?
Okay, well, yeah, me and Flynn, we go way back. We used to talk about how sleep is sacred.
Very good, yes.
Very good.
We used to
good.
bond over our love of sleep.
Yeah.
They called them the lazy boys.
Oh, did you kick your feet up with Flynn?
Absolutely, yeah. Have you ever seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? You know how the grandparents kind of sleep like that, kind of like sardines in the bed? That's kind of like me and
Feet to
Flynn.
head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I bet Flynn will be excited to see you then.
Perfect. Well, we will be on our way just after Natty chimes in.
You said Flynn's not here right now, and you could take a message, but maybe we can go find him or them wherever they're at. Are they at like the local watering hole? Are they on an errand? Are they at home or anything like that? They'd understand if we stopped by.
Flynn is currently at headquarters attempting to connect with the bedrock.
Oh, that sounds so... I've always been interested in learning more about the bedrock. They sound like such an interesting deity. Where might that be? Is there like a local temple that you guys do that at?
Make a persuasion check, I guess, Natty.
I have advantage on those. Where's my modifier? That's still a pretty good roll. That's 17.
17, that's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, Flynn, you just have to follow the secret entrance in the aqueduct.
And then the sorceress stops and kind of puts their hand in their face.
Oh, no, not again.
Don't feel bad. I think someone who's honest and nice is a good person, and you should be very proud of yourself.
The sorceress shoulders are slumped and turns around and says,
I spill the beans every time. Actually, I'm going to go take a nap. I'm going to sleep this off.
I think Flynn would really appreciate you being so honest to friends of his.
Thank you. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Sorceress turns around and walks away and finds a little patch of grass along the side of the aqueduct and mats it down and lays down.
Like a dog? Like does little circles to mat it down or something? What are you talking about?
But it kind of mats it down. You can't just lay down in a bunch of grass and stuff. You've got to lay it down, make a little
crazy
bed.
person would do that. What you gotta do is do little circles around the little grass.
You got to make sure there's no snakes.
All right. Well, shall we go inside, everyone?
Yes, let us.
Yes, but before we do, 10 out of 10 performance, dog. Very good socialization. You're doing so good.
Like a pro.
My confidence definitely has increased by at least 0.6%.
This is a growing moment, and you have gained 1/8 your size.
I might not be able to fit into the aqueduct now.
Do we know where the entrance is, Gustavo?
Is it just in it? Like the water?
I think, Chris, the way you described it is probably most accurate based on the information you have so far.
Just follow the flow of the water?
Mm-hmm. Enter the water, and the water leads you in.
Okay.
Like a ride.
I feel like we should maybe have Tolv lead the way just because he's the most familiar with the water and might be able to sense kind of where to go inside there.
I'm also spends lots of time underwater.
That is true. I forgot you are a frog.
You
You're
were
a
raised
desert
in
frog.
a
Don't even
desert.
say
What-
that.
Yeah, what are you guys saying?
You've been doing nothing but talking about how water's so rare and sacred to y'all.
It's special. That's how I know how much to swim in it.
The good thing, though, about Gunther leading the way is if he does his voice from under the water, we'll hear the bass of leading the way.
Gunther, can you breathe underwater?
No, but I can hold my breath very long.
Oh, don't you answer my question. That's all I needed to know. Thank you. I can breathe underwater.
Okay, as leader of the troop, I shall make an executive decision. Tove shall take front, and then we will have Gunther. And then Doug, you be right behind Gunther, and I will take up the rear.
Gunther salutes. Yes.
All right. Forward march.
You all enter the water and realize that the aqueduct is kind of deep, and is moving fairly quickly. Why don't all four of you make dexterity checks just to see how you're able to keep your footing and if you're able to resist the strong flow of the water.
Ooh, 5.
That's an 11.
17.
My dear God, 6. But did Natty give me an inspiration a while ago?
I did.
Can I use that, Gus? Or was it like you need to use it in the moment?
Oh, 15.
I won't use mine yet. I'm going to keep the 5.
Well, I just made a whole huff about being the water guy, so if I were to fail in front of Gunther, I would
This
never
is
hear
true.
the end of it. He'd be like, I told you so.
That'd be like our barbarian failing on a bunch of strength check.
Doug and Natty lose their balance and get swept up with the current. The water rushes them forward, knocking them into Gunther and Tove. The momentum causes everyone to spin and flail about. Soon, you all are careening down a dark underground tunnel, caught up in the current, unable to see clearly. Amongst the splashes, skittering noises shuffle along the tunnel ceiling, and several beady eyes leer at you from above. One after another, lizards leap from the ceiling, lunging for your faces. Resolve that in the next episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
Oh, Gus and your cliffhangers. Oh my goodness.
I think you're kind of under the cliff at this point, but yeah, it's the same concept.
Oh no, Racer X, he's back. He's kissing me. Oh.
Ever wondered what it'd be like if the Infinites had known each other when they were babies? Well, wonder no more. The 2-part adventure of our special tavern tale, The Infant Knights, is available to listen now on our Patreon at stinkydragonpod.com. And for more toddler times, hop on over to store.stinkydragonpod.com to get your Infant Knights poster today. But just like your baby teeth, this poster will disappear soon. So grab your copy before October 2nd or be left crying in your little blankie. New episodes of Tales from the Stinky Dragon premiere every other Wednesday wherever you stream podcasts and on the Stinky Dragon YouTube channel. Want to listen to the show 48 hours early and ad-free? You can support us by becoming a patron at stinkydragonpod.com or join as a member on beacon.tv. Both give you early ad-free access and a members-only Discord for each platform. Looking for even more stinky content and community perks? Our Patreon offers exclusive bonus shows, behind-the-scenes content, access to the Stinky Dragon Discord, members-only live streams, stinky community events, and a shout out on the show, just like Banjo Bravo, Susan Combs, Rebello Fabio, This Guy Pezza, Daniel ROBC. These patrons directly support the show, get ad-free episodes, access to our patron-only Discord server, bonus content like Second Wind and Behind the Screen, and other stinky perks. Here's a sneak peek from the latest tavern tale, Infant Knights.
Well, actually, when Gum Gum lands at the bottom of the tree, Gum Gum, you see some people out there.
Oh no. They tried to steal my birthday present for Mud.
Do you want to maybe tell your compatriots about seeing some people out there with you?
Guys, the party's already started down here. Come look.
There actually might be my birthday present for you, Mud. I invited a little bit of a performer.
What?
Yeah. They're like a comedian. They talk about hair a lot though, so I don't really know if that's their shtick.
So you all rush to the treehouse windows, I assume, to see what Gum Gum is talking about. And as you peer down into the sun-drenched yard below, sure enough, there they are. A tiny kobold with oversized glasses and a lizard folk whose eyes never seem to be pointing in the same direction.
I wonder if we could build a ramp instead of a rope ladder. I have crutches and it doesn't really make it up there. I have a hammer. It's fine. I'll start building it.
It'll be okay. Kyborg is the strongest person I know. He can pull you up.
Let's get this party started.
I call down to what's doctor, but like pre-doctorate at him.
Hey, you could just call me Doc.
Okay, I call down to Doc Ahem and Hairless Hutch. I say, hey guys, be careful down there. There's a lot of dirt that was, it was dry before, but then someone had to use the bathroom, so now it's mud.
It's Mud's birthday. It must be him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not asking questions. Just be careful of the mud. Don't go rolling around in it. Where's Gum Gum?
I'm rolling in it.
Once again, that's StinkyDragonPod.com. We are incredibly grateful for your support, which makes this show possible. Some of our friends voiced NPCs in this episode, and listeners who interacted with us on the Stinky Dragon Discord had NPCs named after them. Iris and Sheldon named after Little Sector, voiced by Eric Badur at Eric Badur, from Regulation Podcast and 100% Eat. El Angel, named after Angel Kite. Poppin' Fresh, named after Pop and Fresh. Terry, named after Kaija. Wester, named after Andreas Westerman. Block Splitter, named after Block Splitter. Block Splitter? Blah, 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 blah. This week's Arrow question was submitted by Buggy52. This episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon was produced by Ben Ernst and written and composed by Micah Reisinger with additional editing work by Catherine Arnold and David Saunier. Tune in next time for another thrilling episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
Have you ever seen those social videos where like people like they'll interview like little kids about like serious things, but it's like getting them to talk about serious things and be funny?
Yeah.
I realize that I've heard the way Chris talks, and it's in those videos. It's how kids respond to the questions. Like that was high. Like just. It's very similar.
You ever have a dream that you.
Yeah. Chris would be great on like if we did another reboot of Kids Say the Darndest Things. He'd be great on it.
Chris says the darndest things. New series coming soon.